What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are continuing on with the hypertrophy block. We are in week 4, day 3, and that means my primary focus today is going to be conventional deadlifts and lower body accessories. For conventional deadlifts, I got 380 pounds for a 4x7, and then right after that, I'm going to be going into snatch grip deadlifts for a 4x4 with 295 pounds. Weight's moving kind of slow today, so I'm going to throw on the straps. Pro tip, all right, treat every single rep as a single, all right? That means full resets, okay? That's gonna help you in the long run deadlifting. If you are bouncing the weight up over time, it's gonna be really hard to pull from the floor in your deadlift. When you initiate the lift, it's gonna feel extremely heavy, like even getting it started. So always, when you do, one thing I can recommend people to try is a full reset, meaning you do a rep, you come down, stop, all right, and then initiate the pull. Don't bounce the weight, like I said. Over time, it's gonna be extremely hard to get that weight off the ground. And if you are competing, you're not doing reps on the platform, right? If you are competing, you're only doing one rep and it's from that initial pull. So I highly recommend, you don't have to, but I highly recommend full resets for all your deadlifts. All right, I finished up those conventional deadlifts. You're just gonna have to trust me, all right? Because I put the headphones in, I had to blast some music, all right? Music gets you going. All right, so we finished those up. It wasn't that bad, they're just moving really slow. So I gotta do some thinking after this session, well, after the next session. And then I'm gonna, when I work on my next program, figure out what I got for the following week. Just because the way it felt versus how it moved is gonna be kind of tricky of what I wanna jump to next. So I'm gonna put a little bit of thought in that one. But next we got snatch grip deadlift for a 4x4, animal style. These are being done beltless, all right? So I got those up. We'll skip the warm-ups. I'll get right into the sets, and let's see how these move. So having a wide grip with these deadlifts, it provides more upper back engagement, all right? It puts you at a disadvantageous position, all right? So when you go back to your whether it's conventional or sumo, when you go back to your competition lift, that wide grip and the awkward of it is gonna make you a better deadlifter, okay? It's gonna make you able to pull more weight. Think about too, if you are pulling your primary deadlift or your competition deadlift, all right? When something on a deadlift, when you fall out of position or the bar moves forward, people usually fail to lift right then and there, all right? So by doing by doing snatch grip deadlifts, right, having that wide grip, putting yourself in that awkward position and practicing that, you're teaching yourself how to pull at a disadvantageous position. I know I'm gonna get tore up for that. I don't care. But yes, snatch grip deadlifts, very good. Animal style. That fatigue setting in, but we still ain't deloading. Okay. I think that camera angle shows how bad of or how disadvantageous this position is. So you can see how bad this pull is. I don't do this with maximal weight. I do this with a moderate amount of weight that's going to cause me enough strain to cause an adaptation for better back strength and better pulling strength. All right, so you don't need to go crazy on these. You've never seen me when I do conjugate doing a 1 rep max on these. I did try it one time. It was like 3, 15, 30, 35. But I wouldn't recommend it, especially as beltless, unless you're an Olympic lifter and that's your jam. But as an accessory movement, you want to do these at like a moderate weight. I was doing 380, and as you can see, I'm doing like 100 pounds less almost, like 90 for people who want to be exact. But yeah, you don't want to do too heavy of weights on these because you can pull something, but you want to do a moderate amount of weight where you're getting your body used to pulling in a bad position. So that way, when you do start pulling maximal weights and you do find yourself in that bad position, your body will know how to react in it and it'll continue the pull. But try out some snatch grip deadlifts. So after these, I'm going to go into the accessory work. It's basically the same stuff I showed before. Some of the exercises I just added 5 or more 10 pounds, doing the same thing. So that's going to wrap it up for today. All right, so that's going to wrap it up today with today's deadlift session. I just showed you 2 ways and 2 processes how to improve your deadlift, whether you're pulling sumo or conventional. Doing work like this is going to improve it, okay? Sometimes you need to train in disadvantageous positions, all right, to help you get better. Because a lot of times in lifting and in life, things are not going to go your way. And I know that's easier said than done because, I mean, I got to remind myself that too sometimes. But yeah, practicing the lifts at disadvantageous positions for your accessories are going to help your primaries, okay? You get stronger at your weak points, then your weak points become strong, you become overall strong, all right? So try those out, try some volume deads. They're not just for building muscle and they're not just for singles and trips. Try get some volume in. Try the snatch grip deadlifts. Right, so that's going to wrap it up for the main work today. I'm not going to be filming the accessory work. But if your deadlift has been stuck, try building some volume to build a stronger base, and that's going to help you in the long run. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if this helped you. That way it could help somebody else. And don't forget, have yourself a nice day.